This is TC Motor Sportsland. Today we have the 2020 245 LHS Western Edition Hideout. With the 245 LHS, you've got the cold mountain package. It's going to have your sealed underbelly and the vented floor so that it will force air down into there so you actually can camp when it is cold outside. We'll just start right up here at the front. You've got your Suburban Heater, so you've got an intake and an exhale on your furnace so that it will be a better flow of air. You've also got a plug on the outside. You have a cable so you could actually hook a TV up out here. You do have outdoor speakers that are illuminated. You also have your electric awning with your LED light strip that goes along the side. Moving along, you've got also your outside kitchen. It's got a nice little extendable table here. You could put your stuff there on both sides. It also does have your outdoor fridge, a burner stovetop, and then you also have a water spout, which in some trailers you don't actually get the water spout. There also is some storage up here for pots and pans that you could put your stuff there. Moving around to here, you see we also have the electric stabilizer jacks on the new 2020. That's going to be standard. You also have outside shower. The outside shower here will have hot and cold water. It is also prepped for the Furrion backup camera, so you can get the backup camera, just put it right in there. It's already prepped for it. Spare tire, obviously. We come around to this side, fully prepped satellites. So you just plug in satellite, you can plug in cable, you can plug in whatever, and it's ran through the trailer to watch TV. You also have your black tank flush on the Hideout. They call it the Santee flush. The Santee flush is a must-have item on a trailer. When you are dumping your gray tanks and black tank, you plug this in, it will actually flush out that black tank so that you're not having to get inside and spray out the toilet and put a hose in there. It will do it all right here. Very, very convenient. On your slide out, the Hideout does come with a rack and pinion slide, so it's big steel teeth to be able to support the weight of that large slide out, which is fully walkable along the top as well. So if you needed to get up there and clean it off, or if you get sap or something, you can actually walk along the top of the slide out. Here you've got your freshwater and city water connection. You do have a full pass-through storage with a larger door. It's also got a laminated floor so that you're not going to beat it up that bad. You can throw all your stuff in there, and full pass-through and giant doors on each side. The new 2020s are going to come with the electric tongue jack. It's got a light on it. So fully electric, don't have to crank anything. Now on the Western Edition Hideouts, you also get your full-sized 30-pound tanks. So being the Western Edition, it will have also larger water tanks. You got a 60-gallon water tank and the large propane tank so that you can go dry camping and have your water and propane last longer. The Hideout does come with your 3-year structural warranty, so the structure of it is covered for a full 3 years, including the slide out. You do have the electric jacks on the front, stabilizer jacks as well. Moving to the solid steps. These steps, best in the industry. They're aluminum, so they're not going to rust on you. Some of the older trailers you'll see with them steel fold-out steps. It's the first thing you see that will rust is those steps, but these are made out of aluminum, so you won't ever have them rust on you. They're also very, very simple to use. You fold it right up into the door, locks in place, you shut the door, you're good to go. Getting them back down, very simple. You release, they fold right down. They also are adjustable, so if you are on a different grade or not even ground, you can adjust those to be able to be completely solid. The water heater that you do have in here, it is a 6-gallon water heater. It's nice to have the 6-gallon water heater because this will actually heat 10 gallons an hour. So you could actually take 3 showers within 3 hours because this 6-gallon water heater is going to heat up the water fast enough to where you can shower. It is also gas and electric. Moving on inside of the trailer. Some of the new features for the 2020, you do have the 8 cubic foot fridge instead of a 6, so you can fit more food, but the new 8 cubic foot fridge, they also did a little bit nicer trim. They put glass in the windows of the cabinets, or put glass in the cabinets. And then you also have a fireplace, which is new for this year as well. They're putting that in all of the hideouts. What else is new? They also did a nightshade. So instead of having a lighter shade that's going to put light through, they did the darker black shades, so you've got night shades for that. In the Keystone hideout, you do have a one-piece floor. So in the hideout specifically, they do some things that others don't. Every 12 inches, they have your floor joists. Usually trailers, it will be every 16 inches. So in the floor in here, being as every 12 inches, they have a 2x3 joist that is more stable. They also take an 8-foot by 24-foot piece of plywood and they make one cut, so the entire floor from front to back is one piece. Traditionally, most trailers will do a 4x8 piece of plywood, a 4x8, and a 4x8, and then every 16 inches. So in the hideout being 12 inches with one piece of plywood, you won't get that bounce in your floor like you will on a lot of other trailers. The hideout's a great trailer cold weather package. When I say cold weather package, it has a bigger furnace, and then it also has your ducting in the floor that will push air into the floor with a sealed underbelly, so you can go camping when it is cold outside. You also get the dual sink. Some of them are going to a barn sink. Well, with the dual sink, you got the benefits of being able to wash and dry your dishes. As with one barn sink, you don't get the option to have wash and dry. If you notice, the counters are also flush, flat. They put a flat 3-burner Furrion stove in here. So that it allows for more counter space. Some trailers you will see are raised. This does have the flat 3-burner stove on it with illuminated knobs, which is nice. You also get an oven. Some trailers you won't get an oven, but you will get an oven in here. You also have a flat-faced microwave, which is nice. Kind of makes it look professional. You also have your new Furrion entertainment center, if you want to call it, the stereo. You can Bluetooth your phone to it. It'll play your music right through your phone. There is an HDMI port in here so that you can hook up a DVD player, you could hook up a kid's PlayStation or whatever. Into the bedroom, you will have 2 hangable storage for his and hers. You will also have full storage underneath the front bed. Put all your sleeping bags, blankets, whatever you can fit in there. It also does have on the floor, you've got another vent up here up front, so you're heating your trailer evenly from front to back. You got one vent in the front, you got one vent here, and you got one vent in the rear. So with the oversized furnace that's in here, when you're out in the cold, it's 30 degrees, 40 degrees at night, this is going to heat you up really well. You also get the U-shaped dinette, so this will drop down into a bed. Now this is actually 74 inches, so it is a full bed. A 6-foot adult could sleep here, and you could sleep 2 people. Unlike the booth that doesn't have the U-shape, the booth is shorter, kids can sleep there, but with the U-shaped dinette, gives you the option to have 2 full adults here, 2 full adults here. Moving into the back, you have 300-pound weighted bunk, so you could also put 2 adults here and 2 adults here. So reality in this trailer, you could sleep 2, 4, 6, and 8 people in this bunkhouse. Moving on to the storage, everybody needs to put their food somewhere. You have a giant pantry in the Keystone hideout. Some trailers you'll get half of this size, but you can actually fit full-size pans and full-size boxes of cereal, whatever you can fit, and you've got a great pantry there. You also have a couple of drawers down here for storage as well. You also have storage underneath that goes all the way back on both sides of the dinette, so there's plenty of storage in here. If If you look down, you've got also the central vac system. Central vacuum cleaners isn't something that you usually get in a trailer. That is kind of specific to the Keystone Hideout. They put that in every one of the hideouts. Now, moving into the toilet area, you also, in the bathroom, you get a real porcelain toilet. Which is easier to clean. You don't have to use specific trailer cleaners. You can actually use household cleaners to clean the porcelain toilet. You also get a vanity in here. A lot of the times you won't see a cabinet in the bathroom. You also get a good storage underneath the sink. Now, in the hideouts, you also get a tub. If you got kids, you got a dog, you got somebody you need to bathe, it makes it very easy. Fill it up with water, and you can bathe kids with that tub in there, which makes it really nice. Speaking of storage, you're also going to have a big storage back underneath here, which is a ton of space to fit whatever that you need. And I think that's what we got for the 245 LHS 2020 Keystone Hideout.